Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take you along in my day and show you what I eat. Yeah, so I thought that would be fun and a little bit different for the channel. And if you like it, I'll keep it. If not, we won't do it again. So it's like a trial run. So anyways, let's get on into the video. Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today's video, like I said, is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to bring you in to my day and show you what I eat in a day. It's been a slow week for me. If you hear the dogs in the background, they're playing in the bedroom. Yeah. Also, there's some people cutting trees down across the street, so if you hear that, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been a pretty slow week this week. I've been extremely tired and sleepy. I guess my body's just recovering still from having the flu a few weeks ago. I had such a great time, or a great length of time, and I was fine. I had a lot of energy, but this week, I guess because I did so much while I had that energy, my body just said, we're taking a break, and that's what it's been doing. So this morning, when I got up, I got my daughter on the bus. I was so tired, I laid back down and went back to sleep. So I got up about 9 o'clock, which is usually not like me. I usually get up pretty early, and I stay up with my daughter so that way I can get a workout in. And then I can do other things like get the house tidied up, film for you guys, and things like that. So I have yet to get ready for the day. I wouldn't say that. I'm half ready for the day. I did get my workout in this morning. I do resistance band workouts. I love those. They work really well for my body. I work out 5 days a week. I rest on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Saturday and Sunday I'll do like a 10 to 20 minute walk on the treadmill or the bike, and that's what I do on the weekends. So I had a banana and some water before I worked out, because I cannot work out on a full stomach or even half of a full stomach. It makes me so sick. Hold on, guys. Let me go break up the dogs. They're playing too rough. Sorry, they were fighting over a ball. So anyways, like I was saying, I have a banana and water for a pre-workout, or either I'll have a rice cake with some peanut butter and some water for a pre-workout, because I cannot work out on a half full stomach or a full stomach because it makes me so extremely sick. Plus my body just gets too hot during exercises, so it's always been that way ever since I was little. I just get too hot, so that makes me sick as well. So those two factors, I just cannot eat on a full stomach before working out. I typically wait about 45 minutes to an hour after I work out to have a bigger meal. Typically, I will have either berries with protein, oats with protein, and some berries, or peanut butter for breakfast. I will have, sometimes I will have like a rice cake or toast with avocado and eggs with some seasoning on it. I think that's what I'm going to have today because I'm just a little bit burnt out on oats. Don't get me wrong, I love my oats. They're great. They fill me up. They fuel me for the day. They taste good and I like them. But today I think I'm going to do some rice cakes with some avocado and some eggs. That is a combo that I go to a lot during like the morning after I work out. I typically save my bigger breakfasts for the weekend, like bacon, eggs, or sausage gravy and biscuits, or you know, the bigger type breakfasts I usually save for the weekend when I can thoroughly enjoy it with my family. So that's what I typically do. But I'm going to take you along and show you what I eat in a day. Now, keep in mind, this is not what I eat every single day. So yeah, I love to switch up things. I love to film videos for you guys, so I'm always having something different for dinner. I do count my calories, so I do portion sizes, which is fine with me. Being in a calorie deficit helps me lose weight. The calorie deficit that I'm currently in right now is for my body. If you're on a weight loss journey or want to go on a weight loss journey, I would consider talking to your doctor before starting anything, so that way you guys can get the calories that you're supposed to eat and nutrition facts and all of that good stuff before you start. So what I eat today is different. Sometimes I will hit or exceed my calorie intake for the day for about, I don't know, about 5 calories over, 10 calories over, which is fine. I'm still in a calorie deficit. Sometimes I don't hit my calorie intake for the day. It's just depending on how my body is that day and how hungry I am that day. Some days I will go all day and not eat anything but dinner because my body's just not hungry. And I've talked to my doctor about that. So that is covered and taken care of. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's just how my body does. But anyways, I've done my workout for today. I've gone ahead and washed my face, prepped my face for makeup. I've got to do something with my hair. I did a protein mask on it last night, and my hair is so frizzy, guys. If I don't blow dry it or straighten it, I look like my hair just went through a jet. So I did a protein mask on, a deep conditioning protein mask on it by, I think it's called Heritage. It's a really, really good brand. It smells so good. I love it. It did so well in my hair, so I'm glad that I purchased that. I'm going to use it, I don't know, it's a protein mask, so I don't want to use it every day. I will probably use it once a week, maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, because I don't want to overdo it on the protein in my hair, because it will create more damage than what you started with if you do it wrong. But I went ahead and did that. I got dressed for the day, got the dishes put away, and I've got my coffee made for the morning. Now, typically, when I do coffee, I make my own. But I seen this at Walmart, which is odd because we don't typically get things like that. Normally it's like the Dunkin' or Starbucks or the Stoke is typically what we get. We don't usually get Chobani anything in our grocery store, which sucks because I have to go all the way to Publix to get anything Chobani. But they had this in the store and I grabbed it because I wanted to try it. It might not be new to you guys, but it's new to us. This is the Chobani cold brew with vanilla creamer, and it's 170 calories per 12 ounces, 5 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs. Typically when I do coffees, I usually do my own, make my own, because I like to control what I put in my coffee. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with drinking this, and it's really, really good. So if you like Chobani coffees that are already mixed and ready to go, it's really good. And I also put collagen in my coffee. Now, typically I use the Vital Proteins collagen. Nobody has it around me, so I ordered it online. It's going to take, I don't know, they said three to 5 weeks before it gets here. So in the meantime, I picked up this Equate Walmart brand collagen peptides. It's fine, it'll do. It's really good for your joints. It's good for your hair, your skin, your nails, things like that. It's good for your digestion. So I always get the unflavored kind because I always mix it in something. But if you want like a flavored collagen, there's many options out there for you guys. I love the Vital Proteins collagen, but this is pretty good too. It mixes really well. When I do iced coffees, I take a little bit of hot water and then just mix it in with that and then pour it in my coffee, and it works. When I do hot coffee, I just mix it in with my hot coffee and it's good to go. So I am going to go ahead and get my makeup on and something done with this hair. I have no idea. I might just leave it down for the day. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we are going to be making some creamy crock pot chicken noodle soup for dinner. I have been wanting chicken noodle soup for a while. I love chicken noodle soup. So I went through my recipe book and I found my recipe for creamy chicken noodle soup in the crock pot, and it sounded delicious. So that is what we are going to be having for dinner today. I'm going to show you what I have for breakfast. If I have any lunch, I will show you that as well as snacks. If I have any. Typically I'm not a snacky type person. However, I do have a sweet tooth, so I love having like a miniature whatever, like a mini Reese's cup, or I'll have just like one Reese's cup, or something like that. I love chocolate, so I'll have like a serving of that if I have the calories for it. If not, I just typically don't worry about it. I'll just get up in the morning, make oats, and stick it in my oats. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will meet you right back here when we put this creamy chicken noodle soup in the crock pot. And Athena has her morning zoomies, so I'm gonna go before she knocks over a lamp. Cheers. Okay guys, so we are gonna go ahead and start on our crock pot creamy chicken noodle soup. I've gone ahead and put my chicken in the crock pot and just seasoned it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little tiny bit, because the chicken broth has salt in it. We can always add some more later if we want to. So I've got my vegetables here. I've got 2 massive carrots. That's all I had. So I'm going to go ahead and chop these up. You can cut these into rounds. You can cut these however you want, really. It's really up to you. Because I want these to cook for at least 4 hours on high. So I want to cut these a little bit on the thinner side so that way they cook evenly. So, how is everybody doing today? Is everybody doing good? You drinking your water? Are you exercising? Are you eating some really delicious food? Hope so. like I was saying earlier, it has been a super slow week for me. I've been so extremely tired, and it really has gotten the better of me. But I've been staying on track and doing my exercises and all of that good stuff. And it's been helping. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it has anything to do with me being sick a few weeks ago or anything like that. I have no idea. But we will survive. We will get there. And everything will be all right. So I'm just going to chop up this carrot, put this carrot in the crock pot here, and then I'm going to chop up my celery and my onion and get that in there, and then we will add the broth and the spices and get that going. Okay, so I've got all of that in there, the carrots, the celery, and the onion. Now we're just going to go ahead, let's just add our chicken broth first. Got about 6 cups of broth. I'm going to add that right in there. We're going to be adding more liquid later. Let's get the rest of this broth from the bottom. There we go. Now we're just going to season it up. I've got some garlic here. You can add as much or as little as you want. I'm going to do, I don't know, about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. We love garlic. I've got some bay leaf. Just one. That's all you need. It's going to give it great flavor. Give that a little zhuzh, break that garlic up a little bit. Now you can add a tiny bit of salt. Don't add too much unless you have like salt-free or low sodium chicken broth. You can add a little bit more. Just go a little light-handed on it. Some pepper, some garlic powder. And you can add as much or as little as you want. Season to your heart's content is what my grandmother always said. So that's what I do. Some garlic, onion powder. And some thyme. I don't know, about a half a teaspoon. If it'll come out. There we go. About a half a teaspoon of that. We're going to give this a stir. And we're not going to add the peas yet, or the cream, or the noodles quite yet. I want to let this cook for a while. And then we can shred up that chicken, cook the egg noodles, and then add the peas, everything all later on. So I'm just going to turn this on high. I'm going to let this cook, I don't know, about 3-4 hours on high. And then we will come back in, take the chicken out, shred the chicken, put it back in, cook the egg noodles, add those in, and add the peas, and adjust the seasoning, and we should be good to go. So I will see you in about 4 hours, which will be just a few seconds for you, or just a few minutes for you, because we're going to go ahead and make some breakfast while this is cooking. And yeah, so this makes a breakfast. Okay guys, so I just slid my crock pot back. It is sitting back there doing its thing. I've got 2 rice cakes here. I've got a whole avocado that I just smashed up in the skin. I've got 2 eggs that I'm going to cook. I've got 2 eggs, about a tablespoon of cream, and some of this Cavender's seasoning in there. This stuff is so good. I've also got some Lowry seasoning salt and some lemon. I've got about a teaspoon of butter on the stove in a skillet melting. So all I'm going to do now is just put my avocado on my rice cakes, because this is a breakfast that I really gravitate towards. During the week, it's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, and it's just delicious. I love it. So I'm just going to put that on there, and then I'm going to cook up my eggs and get that on here. Top it with some seasoning salt and some lemon juice and some salt and pepper, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get the eggs cooked up. I'll meet you right back here and we'll put it together. Okay, so I've got my eggs on my rice cakes with the avocado. I'm going to add just a little bit of this Lowry seasoning salt right on top for some flavor. A tiny bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some lemon juice. I love lemon juice on avocado and eggs in the morning. It just brightens it up and it tastes so good. So I always have a lemon in the refrigerator, cut and ready to go. So I am going to go eat my breakfast. I'm going to get some work done on the computer, clean up a little bit, and then I will meet you back here. If I have anything else to eat, I will share that with you. If not, I will come back when the chicken noodle soup is ready for the next step. So yeah, let's go have some breakfast. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took the chicken out of the crock pot and shredded it up. I've got some water on the stove coming up to a boil. So I am just going to add my chicken right back into my crock pot. And we're going to let this cook while we cook the noodles and get everything else situated and ready to go. So I'm going to give that a stir, and it smells so good. I also took out the bay leaf. So you can shred the chicken, you can like cube the chicken, you can do it however you want. Will work just fine. So I'm going to let that continue to cook while we work on the noodles. Once the noodles gets done, I will add them to the crock pot along with the cream and the peas, and we should be good to go. Okay guys, so I brought my water up to a boil. I added some salt because it's the only time you're going to get to actually flavor your pasta. And I just added my pasta in there, and now I'm just giving it a stir. I'm going to let this come back up to a boil, let this cook until it's al dente, then we will drain it and add it to the soup. Okay guys, so I've got my cream here. I've got about a cup of cream. I've also got some peas. You don't have to add peas if you don't like it in your soup, but more vegetables the better, so I'm going to add some peas. I've also got my noodles over here. They are cooked and drained. I've got some parsley that I've chopped up, and we are going to add everything into the crock pot. So I'm going to start off with my peas. I'm going to add those right in, as well as my noodles. Okay. Go ahead and give that a little mix, just to get everything combined. There's a big old chunk of chicken right there. And we're going to add in our cream right into the whole mixture there, and give that a nice little stir. Now, if this is not soupy enough for you, you can certainly add in more broth. If you want, that's fine, but this is fine. So I'm going to add half of my parsley, and then I'm going to add the other half as like a topper onto our bowls of soup, as well as a little bit more salt and pepper. Just so it's well seasoned and delicious. Just a little bit of salt. I don't want too much because, like I said, that broth is pretty salty, or it has a lot of salt in it. And I'm going to just let this cook covered for about 5 minutes, just so everything, like the peas and the pasta and everything, can get warmed through, and we will be ready to serve. Okay guys, so I've got my bowl here and I am ready to eat, and it looks absolutely delicious. So I'm going to go enjoy some dinner, and I will see you if I eat anything else. Okay guys, so I've got everything picked up, cleaned up, ready to go for tomorrow. The only thing I have to do is vacuum and mop and put up a few dishes and start the dishwasher. But before I wrap up this video, I just want to end it on showing you what I take for supplements before I go to bed. And these are okayed by my doctor, and we're good to go on that. So first off, we're going to do aloe vera gel. I take this for digestion. To me, it tastes like watered down lemon juice. You might say it tastes like something different, but it is what it is. So I take about 1 ounce of this before going to bed. It just helps my digestion and everything like that, because I have acid reflux. It helps with that. And I also take Calm before bed because it just helps me sleep better. I cannot take melatonin for whatever reason. It doesn't agree with me. So I take Calm. It works fine. It helps me sleep good throughout the night. I get a very deep, restful sleep with this. So I like taking this before bed. So I've got those ready to go. I've got my aloe vera juice and my Calm. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these and wrap up the video. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up today's video here. I did not have anything to eat between breakfast and dinner. I did, however, drink a ton of water. I tried to drink as much water as I possibly can during the day. I did have 2 bowls of soup, so that was delicious. So good. What else did I do? I got all of my stuff done on the computer, emails mailed, comments on Instagram answered, got the house cleaned, took the dogs on a walk because we have some storms coming through. If you can hear that, it's either the tree trimmers or thunder. So yeah, that's fun. So I'm glad that I went ahead and got them on their walk and done before the storm got here. The tree trimmers are currently up the road, so I went the opposite direction. Yeah, storm's getting close. So yeah, I'm glad I got that done. I went the opposite direction, took them on their walk because They have puppy energy, and if you do not take them on a walk, my house will be destroyed. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I am going to go on a grocery run tomorrow, so I want to get that filmed for you guys and possibly get some footage for you guys inside the store of what's in the store on the shelves. It depends on how many people are in the store, but I will try my best to get some footage for you guys in the store because I want to get out of my comfort zone a little bit more when it comes to filming out in public. I've got some things that I want the family to do. I've got some things that I want me and my daughter to do this summer, so I want to share that with you guys. So I want to get a little bit more comfortable filming out in public. So I do know I want to go on some hikes this summer because I love hiking, and we've got this beautiful, gorgeous mountain that's near us, and I've never been up there before. To my knowledge, I don't think I've ever been up there, so I want to go on a hike up there and shoot some footage up there for you guys because I hear it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Normally when I go on a hike, I go to this one certain mountain which has a ton of trails on it. So I haven't been up there in a while, so I want to go up there and get some footage for you guys. I don't exactly know what else. I know we want to go swimming this summer. I want to try to go to the beach. We will see how that goes. If we end up going, I will share that with you. If not, I won't, obviously. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. You can always comment in the comment section down below what you want to see on my channel as far as vlogs, what I eat in a days, grocery hauls. I don't really do a meal plan unless I'm filming, and then I plan because I like to plan my videos in advance. So I guess I can do a meal plan and show you what I'm filming for that week. If that's something that you're interested in, you can always leave a comment in the comment section down below. Yeah, so if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to tick that notification bell so you will be reminded whenever I upload new videos. And I think that's it. I think we're done for the day. Got everything done, everything cleaned, ready to go for tomorrow. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.